If you can't afford the current payments, how can you afford hundreds or $1,000 per month more? And there's the forbearance. 85% of people fall off that forbearance plan within the first month. Now, some people think that the lender won't kick me out because my husband and I have disabilities or major medical problems or young children and live in the house. Well, the sad truth is that lender only cares about collecting their debt. The judge has no discretion in this regard. You will be removed from the house. A lot of people, they're upside down in their house. They can't afford this commission, closing costs, and they don't have the money. This situation is bleak. Well, there's a way to overcome that with a short sale. We do that all the time. A short sale will solve some of these problems. The bank said I could do a deed in lieu and not have a foreclosure on my record. Well, this is about the biggest lie that you're going to be told by your lender. A deed in lieu is not for your benefit. It is for the lender's benefit. It gives them control of that property here and not here. And you will have a foreclosure on your record. And it's possible to deal it and do it in such a way that you won't, but that takes somebody that knows what they're doing. When it comes to a foreclosure, the lender has a problem. And it's not a question if the question isn't, are they going to lose money on this foreclosure? The question is, how much are they going to lose? The loss mitigation is damage control for the lender and for you. Loss mitigation includes the forbearance, the loan modification, the cash for keys, deed in lieu, the short sale, the special forbearance. I mean, there are many things that can be done here. But it's you need to discuss this and talk to this and work something out with the lender. This is not a one-way street, and many people misunderstand that. If we're negotiating and we get an offer from the lender, we don't like it, well, we counter offer. We don't have to accept, it's not a drop dead, take it or leave it. But you need to know that your mortgage company and their attorneys are not there to help you. They won't tell you what your rights are, how to fix your foreclosure problem. Your attempts to refinance a house, if that's what most people do, is try to get it refinanced. Well, you're already 30, 60, 90 days late. You don't have any refinance options unless you've got a lot of equity. And, to sell your house in this market, it's a slow market. You may never get your house sold and closed within this redemption period. I know that you're under a lot of stress. You got a feeling you're under siege. But you need to do something. And, typically, the lender wants you to call the 1-800. They got a 1-800 number. You call that. You press 1 for English and 2 for Spanish. Well, this is going to be a little, that's a mistake, because what you did was you got to their call center, which is really their collection department. And, you press 2 for Spanish, you end up in Mexico City. Well, Pedro doesn't care about your problems. He's getting paid a few pesos an hour plus bonus. His bonus is based on how much money he gets it from you. And I think maybe if you understand that the call center is the collection department, you've got the homeowner, that's you. You got the lender, and the lender has the answer to investors. And what the lender's done is set up a block. They've set up a call center. That keeps you from reaching the lender. That's there on purpose. They don't want your phone calls. What we do as far as the loss mitigation and what you need to do if you want to do your loss mitigation yourself. And by the way, I have a manual. We have a whole complete do-it-yourself guide. This is it. How to do this. Everything I'm talking about. It's all there. And what you do is we teach you to go around that through the loss mitigation. We go to the loss mitigation department. Loss mitigation department now is dealing with the investor. And this is where the deal is. These persons calling the shots. Everything's going on is by the guidelines of this loan that this lender sold to that investor. And, unless you can bypass this call center, you're just going to be in a vicious circle. You're not going to get anywhere. And, how to do that is kind of simple. But they're not there to help you. They're there to get your money. You need to ask yourself, what is it you want to do to resolve the situation? What's a lender willing to do to help you resolve this situation? Now, if you have any specific questions, I want you to call me at 800 826 1929. I'll answer your questions. We're here to consult with you. We're not going to charge you money to sit down and talk to you. We do this for a living. But what's more important is that we educate and help you understand what's going on. And if you want to loss mitigate your own situation, we have the material for it. We will coach you. We'll sit down and consult with you and lay it out, and this is your best options. This is how to go about it. Now, if you prefer to have me handle your loss mitigation, just give me a call, 800 826 1929. And we sit down and go over your situation and work out a plan of action. We're here to help you. We can only reach out. You have to reach back. Thank you.